successful.
You didn't take me.
When there was no need to protest.
Did he just say there is no need to protest under Jonathan? Boko Haram kidnapped a whole school full of girls, cheaper girls, under Jonathan. Peter Obi's activist, Aisha Yusufu, she came to lamplight because of the Bring Back Our Girls protests, because of the Chibok girls that were kidnapped under the same Jonathan. And there is no need to protest under Jonathan. The corruption under Jonathan was so crazy that immediately they left power, Nigeria entered recession. Meanwhile, Peter Obi was a special advisor to Jonathan during the time that all this was happening. Later, Goodluck Jonathan appointed Peter Obi as the chairman of Nigerian Security and Exchange Commission. Guess what? The next year, Nigeria entered recession. So practically, it was the corruption, terrorist attacks, Boko Haram killings, kidnappings under Jonathan that made Buhari win the election, because people trusted in Buhari because he was a former military head of state, a general for that matter. You are asking why Nigerians are not protesting now. Who was organizing the protest then? It was the opposition. The current people that are in power now were the opposition then, when you and Jonathan were in power. And they were the one that was organizing the protest, leading the protest, funding the protest, which is the right thing to do for a normal opposition. Why is Peter Obi gaslighting Nigerians that people are not protesting now? Meanwhile, you said you are going to remove subsidy. You said you are going to float Naira.
Why should Nigerians choose you in preference to him?
Well, first let me tell you, I said it before. There's no different ideology between all of us who are running. No different ideology between all of us who are running. No different ideology between all of us who are running.
Practically, Tinubu has done everything that Atiku and Obi said they were going to do. This is the result of their manifesto that we are seeing now. And in contrast, Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso has done almost everything that Sowore proposed in his own 2019 and 2023 manifesto. And why Sowore was saying it back then in 2019 and 2023, people like Peter Obi, the APC supporters, PDP supporters, and those interviewers that were interviewing Sowore, we always ask, where will Nigerian get the money? Blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, a young guy, our mate in Burkina Faso, has made education free from the lowest level to the highest level. Healthcare is free. Since 1960 to 2022, they only had about 3,000 kilometers of road. But within 2 years, since 2022 till now, they are not only building their road, they bought the equipment to build the road, and they are building the road by themselves, thereby creating employment for their youth. And they are building a 5,000 kilometers of road.
There's no different ideology between all of us who are running.
This just shows that these people's ideology on how to rule a country has outlived its usefulness. But because Nigerian youths are looking for easy way out, they are supporting these same ideologies that brought us to the point that we are now. Because how do you support the removal of fuel subsidy in a country that has pensioners that their monthly take home is about 4,000 naira?
Some of us go home with 4,000 a month. Some go with 5,000 a month.
Meanwhile, for most of them, this gratuity itself, they will not get it. Peter Obi, Atiku, and Tinubu want workers who receive 70k minimum wage to bear the burden of the whole nation in the name of subsidy removal. While senators and House of Rep, they take home 30 million naira monthly. Governors receive 1 billion naira monthly as security votes, not allowance, not salary, not allocation. If you are earning 70k minimum wage, it will take you 429 months to earn a 1 month salary of a 7 senator House of Rep in Nigeria, which is 30 million naira. It will take you 35 years and a half to earn a 1 month salary of a 7 senator or an House of Rep member. Meanwhile, most of them are former governors or former deputy governors receiving pensions from their states. You want to generate revenue, and the only way you can generate revenue is to put more burden on the pensioners that earn 18,000 naira per month. You want to put the burden on the business owners that are struggling to run their business because of inflation, because of lack of light. There's no light, we have to buy petrol. Is that not wickedness? That is pure evil. Bro, Buhari was not lying when he said Nigerian youths are lazy. Because how do we end up in a country of over 200 million people and 70% of those populations are youth, with a president like Tinubu, Atiku, Peter Obi, who has been in power for over 30 years since they were youths, and we end up with them as presidential candidates? Well, sir, to answer your question, it was the opposition of the time that was organizing and leading the protests to put pressure on you and Jonathan to end the insecurity in the nation, to end the growing inflation, to end the corruption in the nation, which is what a normal opposition should do. So instead of cho without workings, organize a national protest, a mass protest. We will come out in mass and protest for electoral reforms. Or Mr. Peter Obi, is it that you don't want to offend your well-respected elder brothers?
Yeah, how do I say it? These are my respected elder brothers, and I respect them.
Who is your respected elder brother?
Of course, he's another brother of mine.
But if it's truly that you want the betterment of the country and you are too scared to organize or lead the protest, then join Showore. Take a back seat in his movement, because that's the only man that I know as of now that can dismantle the enablers of this failed system that we are experiencing today. Stop distracting the youth. If that's the only thing that you can do for us, sir, Nigerians will be grateful.